I wish though it was the side beast though. I wish that was side beast. That would have been better. But I mean, this is pretty good. It's a nice strong combo, but I prefer side beast though. Alright. Dodo. Another eccentric boy. Not side beast. Thanks. That's a little irritating though. Why not? We can go into double eccentric boy combos. Synchro Shogun! Level 3 tuning eccentric boy! Level 6 armored Axon Kicker! Synchro Shogun! Hyper Psychic Blaster! Double card set. Battle! Attack my blaster! Nani? Heart of the cards. That's what this man's gonna do. Ooh. Now that's gonna be funny because as soon as he summons this boy, I'm econing it. He's gonna be like, Ree! Enemy controller, commando unit. Get over here. Now I gotta hope that I top deck the right card. Any card that can run this over basically. Any monster basically at this point. Any monster. Even Side Beast would be a perfect top deck at this point. Alright. Dodo. Sure thing. That'll work. Brain Hazard. Bring the boy back. Not exactly what I wanted, but I'll take it. Psychokinesis! Be gone. Now, the funny thing about the Eccentric Boy is you can't synchro summon with a monster that's on field, so that's irritating. So I can't like Cyber Style and synchro with this. Yee! Cyber Style. Yes. Make sure you can't escape, my boy. Cyber Style. I'm coming in. Proto Cyber Dragon attacks. You are finished. Nice. Yes, you have it nice. Try to fail. I mean, he's playing some legendary bullshit. Like, straight up. Like, he's not even holding you up. He's playing some straight up bullshit. And he knows it. Doesn't give a fuck. He's playing Silent Swordsman for sure, because, you know, Field of Warriors, Silent Swordsman. All a matter of, does he have it on the first turn and Silent Sword Slash? Probably. No draw aids? Sure. Bottomless pit trap hole. Okay. Okay. No telling what he's got back there. No fucking telling. $1,100. Canadia, fine. What in the world is this? This man played the Mask of a Cursed. Why? What is this? Come on, man. You gotta be fucking me, man. Well, you dumb. You dumb. Unless you got 2 Karibos, that's game. What the fuck? What the fuck, man? Mask of a Cursed. Alright, this is pretty decent. Good lord. This meta is absolutely insane. People are playing anything and everything or D heroes. They're either playing some bullshit that's just insanely off meta or just D heroes. God. Or they're playing the stalliest D hero deck in the universe. Oh, great, man. Come on. Is this crap? God. I mean, god damn, for real. Like, come on. This shit. I can destroy that back row of that monster, and I really want to kill that fucking back row. I'm afraid it's that fucking card. Cause, god damn it. If it's DNA surgery, then that's great. If it's not DNA surgery, oof. But it could be that spell card. Who knows? I'm popping it. Okay, it's a spell card. I'll take that. I'm rushing your bitch ass. Rushing the shit out of you. You got a Karibo in hand? I'm glad I played Cyber Style. Play a Karibo. Play that shit. God, I hate these deck. Hate it so much. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. How does this work actually? Send one card from your hand to the graveyard and no. Fusion summon a Buster Blader with the material from your deck. Okay, so. Alright. You did not get your Destiny draw, sir. God damn it, dude. This is like the tiltiest. This is the tiltiest Saturday of all time. I sure did pick a perfect time to be healed. Main phase, end phase, sure. Alright. Draw. Eccentric boy. I don't mind Eccentric boy actually. Summoning Eccentric boy. Because we can put a monster on board that can end him in one turn. Synchronous Okan. Eccentric boy. Let's do it. Come forth. Scrap Archfiendor! Yeah, 27. Time to get in them life points. You're finished. 27 for game. Play a Karibo, you son of a bitch. Oh, you got something. He's got another Karibo too. Oh my god. Or the face down whatchamajig. Other thing. Let me see. I'm not gonna give him a Destiny draw. I do not want to give him a Destiny draw. I'm just gonna intern. Cause I can't take, cause you know that's like DNA surgery. I can't take like his full combo. I can't give him a Destiny draw. I cannot. God damn it. He still got it anyway. He still fucking got it anyway. Didn't even matter. Oh, good. He didn't get it. Take that. Have a nice. Be gone. Because I blew it up. I wonder if he only plays one. Let me see. Oh, no. He's playing two. I guess since I didn't give him the Destiny draw, he couldn't get the Buster Blader, so he couldn't go for the fusion, which means he loses. So, wonderful. Excellent. All right, my boys. Let's talk about deck list. So this is an interesting deck. It has a lot of pretty interesting plays, and definitely this isn't like the final form of the deck, but I've been playing around and testing this deck, and I've been having some pretty good games with it. I mean, clearly at this point, honestly, it has a big weakness to D heroes, which basically renders it useless on the ladder. So it's more of a fun deck because of that immediately off a rip. Now, D heroes, of course, has cards that can prevent your big monsters from swinging over them. And because all this deck goes into is big monsters, then, you know, you're pretty much not going to be able to swing over the 1600 Decider. Now, you can always get rid of it with Psychokinesis and Enemy Controller, but you have no control over getting that card in your hand. And even making a play like Psybeast into Brain Hazard is still something that doesn't happen often. Like, I would suggest maybe trying this deck using Balance, but I don't know how effective that would be, because Balance, I always feel like Balance either gives you too many spells or too many monsters, and then you end up getting tilted. I mean, honestly, if you play Balance and you ended up 1, 2, 3 and a Psybeast, great. If you played Balance and you ended up 1, 2 and then this and a spell card, great. But I honestly feel like, you know, on Balance, you're always going to end up lacking. Now, there's a lot of cards that work pretty well with this deck that I don't have in here. There's lots of like other psychic cards that work well, and then also Parent Genzo with psychics always are pretty good. But I really feel like right now the deck has some potential, because Eccentric Boy can go into Hyper Psychic Blaster, or he can go into this HTS Psy Behemoth or whatever if you have a level 3 psychic monster using Serene Psychic Witch. So maybe if you took out this guy and added in Serene Psychic Witch, or maybe took out that and added in 2 Serene Psychic Witches, then you would have another play to go into this card. And this card is basically like a DD Warrior. Well, it's kind of more like this card, like Wind Up Juggler, but it banishes the card instead of destroying the card. But it also banishes this card too, but you can bring it back with Brain Hazard. So that's also pretty good. There's other cards that bring back banished cards. There is an equipped spell, different dimension reincarnation. Discard 1 card to target 1 banished monster, special summon it in face of attack position, and equip it to this card. When this card leaves the field, destroy the equipped monster. So clearly, if you ran this card, you probably want to run it with more of these. Like if you ran 3 of these and you ran 3 of these, and maybe you were running it on Balance and you had cards like this in the deck more prominently, then you could discard this card to bring something back that's banished by your side beast, and then while this card is in the graveyard, you can normal summon this card to banish it. But honestly, I find that like doing something like that is just gonna, in my personal opinion, it like breaks up the deck a lot, running a lot of these big tribute monsters and not being able to move them. The only movable big tribute monster that you have is the armored Exxon Kicker, because Kicker can be normal summoned if you have a psychic on board, but he only has 2200 attack. So obviously in a deck like Beatdown, you could definitely run Side Beast Kicker with the Space-Time Policeman, which I've already been doing, also with all the synchros that you can get from Eccentric Boy. So Eccentric Boy can obviously let you go into the Angel of Zera. You can basically think of this card like Sacred Phoenix of Nephthys, but it's more for like being banished instead of being destroyed. However, this card, you know, it's okay. It gets a bigger attack for all the banished cards in your opponent's banished cards, but other than that, it's not really all that great, besides it being able to return from being banished. Additionally, you have this card, Hyper Psychic Blaster, and this card can do life through defense, which is pretty good, but I mean it's not really all that great. But it does life through defense, and it does give you back some life points if it deals the damage. But normally I never get to the situation where, you know, this even matters. Like normally when I'm playing this card, it's either for game or I don't get to play it, honestly. And here is Scrap Archfiend. You saw him come in clutch while I was playing in the duels today, my boy. I mean, he's just a beat stick that can go into synchro with a Eccentric Boy in a level 4. So, you know, 4, 3, 7. And then here's your Scrap Archfiend swinging in for 27. So that's probably what made that one guy scoop, because, you know, hey, I had enough damage on board just to win the game, so he had to just scoop it up. So this is the deck, my boys. Have some fun with it, tweak it, mess with it, play around with it, and I'm sure you boys can find a very spicy optimal build for it. But so far this has been pretty good. Econ Cheese combos are just, you know, amazing in this deck, especially when you use cards like Silent Psychic Wizard. You know, if you banish a card and use Econ to take a monster, you can still bring the monster back from the banish zone with this card effect, and that's just spicy in general, my boy. You know, but the main bread and butter combo is using Brain Hazard to surprise your opponent and bring back the Space-Time Police to banish their face-up monster. It can stop Kokimaru because you can stop the first monster. It can stop Silent Swordsman because you can stop the first monster. You know, it can stop a lot of decks because you can stop the first monster. But the problem is, if you don't open, you can't do it. But that's it, my boys. I appreciate y'all for having that patience while I was getting my issues fixed, but I'm still actually got some more appointments. Right now I had to get prepped for the Rudiest of Canals, and then I'll be going back in there to get finished. So let me know what you guys think of the deck, and I'll check you out in the next video. And as always, my boys, keep it dang.